Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are keeping well. In today's video I want you to do a really nice and a very simple copper golden glowy kind of a makeup look, and I am using all Drugstore products in today's video. Also it's time for another giveaway. I will be announcing another giveaway at the end of this video, so please stay tuned till the end of this video to be able to participate in my giveaway. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started with today's video. Also please guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do and like and share my videos. And yeah, let's get into the video. I'm going to start off with priming my face, and for that I'm taking my e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer, and I'm just taking out a scoop of it with my nail, and I'm going to apply it on the areas where I have some larger pores, that is mainly on the cheek area and on the center of my face. Now it's a really nice and a very loved product on YouTube. Many YouTubers just rave about this product because it is a really nice pore filling kind of a primer. It will give you a nice smooth base for the application of the makeup, and it feels really soft and very hydrating on the skin as well. And for the foundations today, I'm mixing two foundations. One is my Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation, and the other one is my LA Girl Pro Coverage HD Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. Now I'm mixing these two because the shades on these do not match me perfectly. The Revlon one is a bit too light for me, and the LA Girl one is a bit too dark for me, so I'm just mixing the two together to work out the shade nicely. And also one is a more matte foundation and one is a more dewy foundation, so just mixing these two together will give me a nice satin-ish base to the face. I've taken out one pump each of both the foundation on the back of my hand, and I'm mixing the two together, and then I'm going to just dot it all over my face and then just blend it out using my beauty sponge. Now both these foundations are quite famous on YouTube, and they are really nice foundations as well. They are quite long lasting, and they feel really nice on the skin. They're not very drying or very cakey on the face. They last you really nicely throughout the day, and they blend out like a dream. These might feel a tad bit heavy on the face because they are more towards the fuller coverage foundations, but they look really nice. They do not look heavy on the face at all. These have almost covered up all my dark circles, so I did not need to go in the extra step for color correcting. So now I'm just moving on directly to my concealer, and for my concealer I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer. I'm just taking out a very small amount of it on the back of my hand, and then with the same beauty sponge I'm going to apply it on my under eyes and my center of the face. Now this again is a very famous product on YouTube. It's a cult classic, and for a good reason. It gives you a really nice, almost a fuller coverage, and still it looks super lightweight on the skin. Next up, I'm just going to set my concealer, and for that I'm taking my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. I'm not going to set my entire face because the foundations that I've used are more fuller coverage and tad bit more of a matter finish, so I don't want to mattify them even more. I'm just going to set my concealer with this just to avoid any creasing. I'm going to apply it with a fluffy powder brush, and I'm going to apply it on and around the eye area and the center of the face, just wherever I applied the concealer. And now you have seen me use this powder on my channel a lot of times before, and you know that this is one of my absolute favorite powders at the drugstore. Now before moving forward, I'm going to quickly go ahead and fill in my eyebrows off the camera, and I'm back. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on my eyes first, and for the eyes today I'm taking my Makeup Revolution Pro HD Amplified 35 palette, and the first shade I'm going to use is this really nice warm toned orangey brown kind of a shade, and with a fluffy blending brush I'm going to apply it all over my eyelid up to the crease. Guys, make sure that you dust off any excess because you've already done your base and you do not want any fallout, because otherwise it will ruin the entire face makeup. I'm going to apply it all over the eyelid. Now this palette is one of my absolute favorites at the drugstore. The quality of Makeup Revolution eyeshadows is really nice. They are quite affordable and beautifully pigmented. Next up, I'm going to take this darker brown shade with the same eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to just put it on the outer edges of my eyeshadow just to deepen up the outer edges a tad bit, just on the outer V, and I'm going to just blend it out. Now you can see these are super pigmented, and just a small amount of eyeshadow goes a really long way. You do not want to tap your brush too much into the color, otherwise you will get too much pigmentation, even more than you need. Then with a plain blending brush I'm going to just blend the two shades together to give them that really nice and a seamless transition. And also with the same brush I'm taking this lighter brown shade and I'm going to apply it in the crease just to give it that nice gradient and to just soften the edges of the eyeshadows. And lastly I'm going to take this beautiful copper metallic shade and I'm going to apply it just in the center of my eyelid, and for that I'm just using my finger. Then I'm going to apply it in the center of the eyelid. Now you can see it is such a beautiful metallic shade, and the pigmentation and the shade on this is really stunning. Next up I'm going to take this beautiful brown eyeliner from Flower Beauty. This is the Flower Beauty Forever Wear Long Wear Eyeliner in the shade Brownstone, and I'm using it to line my waterline with this. And I'm going to smudge the liner out using the same eyeshadow that I used on my eyelids. I'm going to take the orangey shade first and I'm going to put it in the inner part of the lower lash line, and on the outer edge I'm going to take the darker brown and I'm just using it to smudge out the eyeliner. I'm going to finish off the eye look with a nice coating of mascara, and for that I'm taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. And I am adding 2 to 3 heavy coats of this onto my eyelashes to give it that extra volume and drama to the eye look. Now again, this is one of my absolute favorites at the drugstore, and you have seen me use this mascara on my channel so many times. It adds that beautiful volume to your eyelashes and makes them look really nice and fluttery. I'm also adding a tiny amount of it along with the lower lashes. Now moving on to my bronzer. To warm up the face I'm taking my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade You're Dragging Me Down. This is one of my absolute favorite bronzers, and I also mentioned it in my top 10 bronzers video, which I'll link on the screen above if you haven't seen it already. And I'm applying it along with the hollows of the cheeks, the temples of the forehead, along the jawline and on the sides of the nose. Now it's a really beautiful warm toned bronzer and adds a really nice and a very subtle bronze to the face, and it just makes you look like you've been really nicely sun-kissed. It is not a super harsh kind of a product, and it looks really nice on all Indian skin tone. Next up for the blush, I'm taking my Color Bar Cheek Illusion blush in the shade Coral Craving. Now it's a really beautiful coral peachy kind of a shade, and it will look absolutely stunning with this makeup look. I'm just taking it and applying it on the apples of the cheeks and also dragging it backwards, and I'll also swipe it across my nose and my chin. I went a tad bit heavier on this side of my face with the blush, but don't worry, I'll tone it down using my beauty sponge with which I applied the foundation and the concealer. It looks really nice and very fresh on the face. It just looks like a really fresh flush of color to your entire face. Next up for the highlighter, I'm taking my Milani Afterglow highlighter in the shade Strobe Light. I also mentioned it in my top 10 highlighters video, which I'll link on the screen above if you haven't checked it already. And I'm going to apply it on all the high points of my face. Now this is a really beautiful and a very natural looking highlighter. It's not a super intense or in your face kind of a highlighter. It adds a really beautiful glowing from within kind of a glow to the face, and it does not look like a stripe on the face. I'm also going to add it along with my brow bone, the inner corner of the eyes, and on my cupid's bow. And to finish off the look, I am using my Miss Claire Matte Power Lip Color in the shade number 06. Now this again is one of my absolute favorite nudes from the drugstore, and I mentioned it with my top 10 nude lipsticks from the drugstore video, which I'll again link on the screen above. Now it's a really beautiful peachy, coral peachy kind of a nude, and it has that beautiful terracotta undertones to it, and it looks absolutely stunning with this eye look. It has come out to be more of a monochromatic kind of a look with a beautiful peachy coppery undertones to the entire look. And yeah, this is the final finished look. I'm going to just spritz my face with a tad bit of my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray just to melt all the makeup in. Not too much, just a few spritzes. And yeah guys, this is it. This is the final finished makeup look, and I'm really loving the vibe of this makeup look. It looks so nice, glowy, bronzy, peachy kind of a makeup, and it's perfect for the summers as well. I have used all drugstore products in today's video, and they're all quite affordable and very easily available in India, and you can get this glam look in a budget, and I assure you it will suit each and every one of you guys. And now let's get into today's giveaway. In today's giveaway, I will be giving away to one of you guys this beautiful eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution. This is their reloaded hypnotic palette, and also a mascara from Maybelline. This is the Hyper Curl Easy Wash Mascara. So one of you guys will be getting these products in today's giveaway. The rules for the giveaway will be mentioned in the description box below, and I will be announcing the winner 2 weeks from today. That is, I believe, on 10th of July, which will be the second Saturday in July. I would love for you guys to participate in my giveaway, and all the best to everyone who will be participating. And as I said in my last giveaway videos, I will be announcing more giveaways in the coming future on my channel. I will be announcing new giveaways on the last Saturday of the coming few months, and I would love for you guys to participate and be a part of my YouTube family. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do like and share my videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.